Bonjour! So last year during workshop week, which is a day where we get to do things that we don't usually do in classes or ASAs, some of my friends told me, hey Anthony, there's a gardening club on the 6th floor. You want to do it with us? I thought to myself, gardening? I haven't done gardening before. It could be fun. So I told them, sure, let's head upstairs and let's go for this gardening club. So I head upstairs on this gardening club with my friends, and we get to learn a lot of new things about gardening, like watering plants, fertilizing, composting, transplanting, and we had a lot of fun. But at the end of this club, our guide, Mr. Bill, gave us some seeds and told us to go home and plant them. And I thought to myself, oh my God, planting seeds? This is gonna be so easy. And to think back to this moment right now, I must say, I couldn't be more wrong. My name is Anthony, and today I'm going to talk about gardening. And about these seeds that I took home, they were cucumber seeds. And cucumber has a lot of water. So you might think, what will go next? So I put them in a place where there's a lot of sunlight, and I water them every day. And in this first few weeks, it was really simple. It just grows. And I thought to myself, wow, gardening, so easy. And to quote myself from the beginning again, I couldn't be more wrong. And in these next few weeks, the plants start to die. And as a conscious 13-year-old, I'll start panicking. I have this perpetual cycle of finding a new idea of rescuing the plant and failing. So I tried watering it, I failed. I tried putting in more sunlight, I failed. And in these last few weeks, I found out that gardening isn't that simple. I couldn't just water a plant every day and expect tomorrow I got a huge apple tree. Nothing like that. And so I go back to the drawing board and do some research about it. And I found out, oh, you weren't supposed to give it that much sunlight. Oh, you weren't supposed to give it that little water. And I thought to myself, wow. Just wow. So next year, which is this year, I went up to the gardening club and I told our guy, hey, Mr. Bill, I did gardening this summer and I learned a lot about it. So I heard that you're having this gardening club and can I join? And he's told me, sure, we're going to do a lot of fun stuff in gardening and we're happy to see you join. So I joined the gardening club. And in the gardening club, I got to meet a lot of new faces, new people, people that I already know but doesn't know a lot about, or people I don't know, or people I actually dislike. And here's our gardening club for this year. This is me right here. This is our guy, Mr. Bill. And we also have Mr. Tadlock. Yeah, he's right over there in the back. He's not in this picture because he's taking the picture. How can you be in a picture if you're taking the picture? And with gardening, I think I have this satisfaction of getting the product. With other hobbies like math or like science, you don't have this satisfaction of, oh, I get this correct. With math, you have to go through different sources, different teachers. Hey, did I do this problem correct? And your teacher was like, no. And all your hard work went to waste. And you go back to the drawing board. But with gardening, you get this satisfaction of like, oh, the plant's dying. I know I'm doing something wrong. Oh, the plant is really green today. Oh, I'm doing something correct. And this is the satisfaction I had with gardening. And I have another story in our gardening club. It's about a sunflowers that we got as a gift in our gardening club. So we thought it was just a normal sunflower flower. But in the next few weeks, it dies. But in this sunflower, there are seeds in it, little tiny seeds, which is where you get sunflower seeds, I guess. And we took those apart and we tried planting them. First week, we tried just planting them in dirt, just normal dirt. And next week, it didn't do anything. We get nothing. But in these next few weeks, we tried different methods. Oh, we put more fertilizer. We put it in water first. We tried to burn it. I don't know. But at the end of these experiments, we finally get a small sapling of a sunflower. But it dies, so we have to try again. But we get this satisfaction of growing this seed. And this is for people who lives in Vietnam. I know that Vietnam is a crowded country. We had a lot of traffic and dust, and people live close to each other. There's not enough opportunity to have a large garden. But these people in Vietnam, in this small apartment, they were managed to grow a lot of plants. You can see. The first idea I have of growing plants in small spaces was growing in water. Some plants doesn't need dirt at all. Just plug it in water, it'll grow just fine. Or you're the type of person who drinks a lot of water bottle, and you have a lot of recyclable stuff, a lot of plastic carton, a lot of plastic bottles. Maybe you should try recycling. It's good for a planet, and you get rid of space. You crowd it in your house with water bottles. Or you just want to hang out with this kid. And I say that the best thing about gardening is if you get into a club, you should just socialize with people. That's the easiest thing about gardening. Just talk to people. Or you're the type of person who doesn't water your plants. Maybe you water them once a week, once a month, or badly, once a year. This is a type of pot called terrarium. This type of pots allow to keep the water that wasted away. So you only need to water them maybe once a week or twice a week. Or maybe you're a type of person who doesn't like plants. I've seen a lot of people have tried growing mushrooms and moss. It's really different because it requires a lot more care and a lot more materials. But you get the same satisfaction of, oh, you tried and you complete. And at the end, I would like to challenge you because these tips I give out are not just for me, but also for you. So I challenge you to go home and start your own garden. Merci and salute.